Hey y'all, happy Friday!
Hey!
If you didn't catch our last episode, hopefully you get a chance to watch it. We did talk about domestic violence on our last episode.
Yep, sure did.
So hopefully you'll hang out with us today, and welcome back to Can't Stop Talking. You're here with Sheila and Lisa.
Yep.
And as you know, we'll always find something that we can talk about.
Always. In fact, we were just talking earlier before we started the podcast, and I said, let's just start, because we got a lot of stuff that we've been talking about that we may never get on there if we don't start. So today what we want to do is just kind of get you guys' feedback. We want you to give us something that inside the house, outside the house, that you guys really like doing, and let us know what that is. We will read through them and maybe try some of those things and podcast it while we're trying it so that y'all can laugh at us as much as we laugh at ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, because we were just talking about Culver's. I had never been to Culver's restaurant before. Me and my daughter went, and I was telling Sheila, I said, I really liked that place. The food was actually really good.
Yeah, so I told Lisa, I said the first time I went there and I got a chicken sandwich, I opened the box, and it said, "You're looking good." I was like, "Thanks, Culver."
Yeah, I want them to tell me I look good. If nobody else does, Culver's will. So go to Culver's, try their sandwiches. Yeah. Their food's pretty good. But we thought we'd just kind of talk about anything and everything today. There's not been much going on. I mean, we've both been working a lot. And so as far as going and doing stuff, Sheila hasn't been on any cruises lately. Shock.
But I am going on one at the end of the month.
Well, good.
Yep.
Because it's something, and Nikki and I were talking today, and I was like, I've never done a girls' trip, really.
No, we need to. That would be so cool. Get Marty,
Yep. And I told her, I said, I don't know why, because, Greg goes on guys' trips, and that's fine with me because he needs his time and I need my time. Yep. I'm a firm believer in you do you, boo, and I'll do me.
Yeah.
For about 2 weeks, however long you want to do it. But I've always thought your own time is, important, taking that time for you. And I thought, you know what? We should plan a girls' trip.
We definitely should. Bob just went to Sun and Fun in the RV with, his guy friends. So they were down in Lakeland for a week with the air shows and all of the stuff going on there. So, yeah, definitely. We could do an RV trip, a girls' trip.
Yep.
Something, we know Marty loves road trips. So.
Oh, yes. Anytime you can get Marty, and she loves to drive.
Yes, so that's what I like, because I hate to drive, and I'm always the driver.
I might get us lost. I like driving, but directions are not my thing. If you ask my dad, geography's not my best subject.
I have GPS, and it'll tell me turn at the second light, and I turn at the first light. Bob's like, "What are you doing? Not turning here." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't even follow the GPS."
Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
So yeah, we'll let Marty do all the driving.
Heck yeah.
But for me, work this week's been a lot. I got some new listings and have some rentals. So if you guys are actually looking for something to rent, I do have a property in Yulee in Nassau County. A nice 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's listed at $2,600. Beautiful house. It basically has like two masters, master downstairs, and then upstairs has a private bedroom with closet, bathroom, which is nice. Also have a, guess it's a condo. I'd say it's a condo down at Mayport. It's a 2-2 for $1,650 a month. That's available now. So if you're looking for something around Mayport, that's a cute little unit. And then I have some new listings for sale. I have 2 condos in Oakleaf, 2-bedroom, 2 baths. And what else? I just listed a property in Orange Park, a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath for sale for $240,000, which is very nice. It's right in the heart of Orange Park. So if you're looking for a cute house, it's brick front and concrete block, which is very nice. So yeah, I do have some stuff going on the rental and the sales side, and the market seems to be moving along. Some things are sitting a little longer than others, and then some things are going a lot faster. Just kind of depends on neighborhood, area, price, all those good things. Financing, what kind of financing, with condos, hard to get, any kind of financing unless it's conventional or, cash. And then you got to deal with the CDD fees and things like that. So those take a little bit longer. But yeah, if you're looking for, a rental or a house to, move, just, reach out, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you with that.
Yep, and I just, as you guys know, I got my G license, so I'm licensed to carry a gun, doing security. Unfortunately, Giddens doesn't have any positions available now, so I'm kind of looking around to see if there's any job openings for a licensed security, guard as far as carrying. But if anybody knows of any jobs available as far as security for an armed guard, don't hesitate to hit us up. I'll check into them, and if things work out, great. But I'm loving my job still.
Nice.
I mean, I was sitting there thinking about it this weekend, and I was like, I can't really complain. There's nothing, most of the time you get into a job and you find something to complain about. And I guess the worst thing is I do 2 12 shifts on Saturday and Sunday, one on each shift. One on each day, and so that kind of drains you because you're doing 12-hour shifts. But I get 40 hours a week, and I get 3 days off.
That's good.
And so I can't really. There's nothing really to complain about. The people are awesome. You have people that come in with attitudes and stuff like that, but you can. It doesn't bother you. You just. Sorry, it's the HOA.
And I saw, someone was bringing you some ducks for your Jeep. So,
yeah. One of my residents at the Ravines, she was awesome. She walked up and she said, I've been meaning to give you these ducks for your Jeep. And she brings me 3 ducks. And I was like, oh my God, she just made my whole day. So I put them in the Jeep. And then the next day she came and brought me 4 more. And I was like, holy crap, I'm going to have to get one of them shelf things in my Jeep so I can put more ducks up there because I'm running out of space. But it was great. I loved it. And it just makes my day when people, come in and they will stop and tell you, how their day's been and stuff like that. And one lady came through and I told her, I'd always been hesitant because when I first saw her, I thought, my God, she is a beautiful woman. And I didn't mean anything by it. And I didn't want her to think, that I was hitting on her or anything like that. So one day I just told her, I said, I have to tell you this, and I don't mean it in any other way than as a compliment. But you are should have been a model because she was just picture perfect. Looks, the cheekbones were just beautiful. They weren't too high, not too low. They were just perfectly. Her face was hair, everything about her. And I told her, I said, you are just one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, she just exuded class. It was just pouring out of her. And she was like, what I didn't expect was she was like, oh my God, you just made my day.
Oh, how sweet.
And she was all excited and everything. And I was like, I can't be the only person to tell her something like that. Because she, and most women are competitive, so you don't hear that a lot.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I just looked at her and I was like, holy crap, she is just beautiful. And I didn't tell her and didn't tell her and didn't tell her for the longest time, and then I did. And to find out that I made her day by telling her that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome
nice.
Because I wouldn't have expected, her looking like she looked. I would have thought she heard it all the time. But apparently not.
Nice.
So I was pretty happy that I made her day. But she was pretty, but...
Yeah, because girls can be so mean and hateful. And honestly, we should build each other up rather than tear each other down.
Yep.
But that's not always the case.
No, it's not. People can be very cruel and like
and petty. I mean, I really think women are worse than men when it comes to just being hateful about, tearing someone down.
Yep. Like you were earlier when you called me tiny. She didn't call me tiny. I was trying to say I'm bigger, but I said I'm tiny for whatever reason because I know I'm not.
Maybe I'm like, where are you going to sit? She said, I'm going to sit here because I'm tiny. I was like, oh, okay.
I meant because I'm bigger. So I sit more forward because that way it hides everything. But no, women are usually very competitive.
Yes.
And they are usually mean. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of them out there that aren't, that will compliment you, that will tell you, build you up rather than knock you down. Yeah. But it's not seen very often. So I was pretty happy that I could make her day.
Nice.
In that.
I like that.
Yeah. And if you guys have any stories or anything like that, we're going to put a poll at the end of this with a question for you guys to just go ahead and answer. When we post this on Facebook, TikTok, X, Spotify,
YouTube,
all of them, you can comment right there, or you can go to
you can go to our Facebook page, Can't Stop Talking with Sheila and Lisa.
Yeah.
And you can see all the videos there.
Yep. But just comment. One of the things we want to see is, what you guys like to do for fun, inside and outside. Mm-hmm. It might be quilting, it might be reading books, it might be watching certain movies. My daughter and I have been watching all these. She's big into the ghost movies where they go in and they stay the night in certain places, and it's supposed to be haunted. And then we were watching Ghost Whisperer the other day. I like that show. It freaked me out if that ever happened to me in real life. But I like the show. It's pretty cool. And things like that. She likes a lot of spooky movies.
Okay. I used to. I can't watch too much scary movies anymore, but I used to love scary movies.
I can't watch them by myself.
Because I will run to the bedroom and jump in the bed. Yep. Just because I think something might be under the bed.
Yep. And it's funny because at night when it's really quiet, if you hear the creaks and stuff, you're like,
yeah.
Is that a ghost?
Yep.
Yeah, so it just, things, you might take your dogs for walks, or you might go to a dog park, or tell us anything that you guys do that's fun, that you think is fun, and Sheila and I will read through them and see if we can find one that we'll pick out and do, and then we'll go ahead and post it online while we're doing it.
Yeah.
We'll do it live. Next week, we got to figure out a day, but next week we're going to go to a restaurant that neither one of us has ever been at, and try it out and see how we like it, and we'll post that live.
Yep.
One that's local, of course, here in Orange Park, Clay County area, and even Jacksonville.
Yeah,
we can even drive over in Jacksonville, because they've always got tons of stuff over there. The only thing I won't do is oysters.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any seafood, so you're not going to see me eat any seafood.
Sorry, the seafood is out because she doesn't like seafood, and me, I can't do oysters or clams.
Yeah.
So,
and anytime I went to a seafood restaurant, the last time we went for your birthday, can you believe they fry the fries in the same fryer with the fish? I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, and I don't get that either. French fries should taste like French fries, not fish. But yeah.
But yeah, anything exciting that you guys do or want to see us do or try. Just make sure that, we're not going to kill ourselves because, we are old. But we are up to try anything.
Yeah, shoot, Sheila knows. Lisa does pretty much try anything.
Well, I haven't been able to get you to try getting a wax, but
No,
we're
no.
still gonna work on that.
No. Miss Brazilian wax over here. No.
Hey, it's
Okay.
the best thing. If you guys have never had a Brazilian wax, you definitely need to try it. It's the best thing.
I don't know. I'd be one of those people that when they go to put their feet up so they can do that area, I'd probably fart.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding.
No, and my wax lady, she's awesome. I mean, we just get in there and have a conversation, and it's like nothing. So
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about that. Yeah, no.
you know, I would have never thought that it was something I'd do in my 50s, but hey, I always want to try something new.
I'll
did
try a lot of
skydiving
things.
once, and I said, yeah, once was enough for that. So I was.
I'll try things, but you know the profanity that would come out of my mouth at the wax, I just would feel horrible.
Oh no, don't! Because my first time, yeah, I said a lot of things, and then I was like, oh, roll it back.
Can we just do a do-over with my words, but not that?
Yeah. So if you guys are out there doing some crazy stuff or whatever,
Or
you
things
know,
that you
yeah.
didn't think you'd do.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of stuff that people think, oh, I would have never done that. And then they get in their later years and they go, I'm going to try that.
Yep.
Give us some ideas. We'll definitely try them out.
Absolutely. Yep.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah. We kind of did it on the fly. You know, we're not scripted. We're not anything. We're just doing things on the fly. And we hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yep. And show them your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's know what your shirt
This
says.
was my shirt. Let me kind of stand up
There
so
you
you can
go.
read it.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my kids. I'm not finna to bother the Lord, okay?
Right.
I'm just not.
Just fitting to knock you out. But yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed today and had a couple laughs with us. And definitely, you know, if you're doing something, you got some ideas, definitely shoot it our way. And
if you want to try some of our ideas,
yeah,
like the
try 'em out.
wax,
Yeah,
I mean, you never know. You might like it.
I have to tell you, I wasn't sure about it, but it's been a year now, and I'm loving it.
So,
It's great. Or a tattoo. Hey,
yeah.
got a few of those, and
We're fixing to
we
get
fixing
another
to get
one.
another one.
Yeah, we're fixing to get another one. I have 3. I have one on my lower back. I have one on my arm, and then I have one right here for my daughter that passed away. And now I'm gonna get a friendship one.
Yep.
So we will let you see the finished product when
Yes.
it gets done.
Yes, all 3 of us.
Yes.
With Mart.
So anyway,
So what poll do we want to leave them with?
we're gonna leave them with the one where give us ideas of
Okay.
things that you do that are fun inside and out.
Okay. Yep.
Whether it's outside or inside, things that you think would be fun, or that you do now that are fun, and we'll try it out. Our next podcast is going to be at the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
so there might be we might have time we may or may not have time to go through the answers, and we may do it that podcast.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how long is it going to take us?
Not long. Yeah. Send us what
So.
what you think. We'll go through all the emails
Yep.
and the messages.
And depending on what you say, we may have to get it set up to do.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely not skydiving, and I'm probably not
Yeah,
going to
no,
bungee
I've
jump.
already done that, and I will not skydive again. Even though we have a plane and I like to fly, the part of jumping out, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping, never have I ever wanted to do that. 'Cause,
That wasn't
no,
on my bucket list.
Mm-mm.
Try some of your bucket lists too.
Yeah, definitely.
We could-
check
we
some
could-
stuff off.
We could do that.
Because time is just flying by. So do what you can do while you can do it.
Yep.
So,
All
but yeah.
right.
So, definitely check us out on our Facebook page. Can't stop. No.
One more time.
Our Facebook page, Can't Stop Talking with Sheila and Lisa. And also you can go to info@can'tstoptalking.org.
Yep.
So yeah, check us out, and we'd love to hear from you, and definitely try out some of the things that you guys like to do.
Yep.
So, as always, we always say,
Keep talking.